A very good evening to all of you. I'm Juhi Rajput and you're watching Win-Win Power News. First, the top stories. Power Ministry gears up to meet 11 planned target with ultra-mega power projects. Gas shortage hits 35,000 megawatt power plants. BHEL may rope in Alstom for venture with NPCIL. GE plans wind turbine unit in South India. NALCO to invest in nuclear power projects. PSEB to form joint venture for coal linkages. NTPC plans to acquire coal mines overseas. And government may sell 5% in NTPC by March 2010. Well, it's time now to take a look at the quick updates. Bangladesh to get 100 megawatt from India on priority. In an effort to improve cooperation in power sector, India has agreed to provide at least 100 megawatt to Bangladesh on priority. Ahead of this, it will also undertake a feasibility study on power grid interconnectivity for transmission lines from India to Bangladesh. In a joint statement released at the end of the Bangladesh Foreign Minister Deepu Moni's 4-day visit to India, both sides decided to step up trade and connectivity. The agreements are expected to be signed when Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina visits New Delhi this year. Power sector faces Rs 5 lakh crore gap to fund capacity addition. The Power Ministry has disclosed that the government is facing a shortfall of Rs 5 lakh crore in financing of capacity addition projects in the country. The power sector as a whole requires huge investment, and as per latest estimates, there is a gap of around Rs 5 lakh crore in financing of capacity addition projects, said the Minister of State for Power, Bharat Singh Solanki. The minister also said that to achieve the power generation of 350 gigawatt by 2017, the average capacity addition per year should be 27,000 megawatt, which is a daunting and formidable task and needs cooperative effort from all stakeholders. Give users extra time to pay power bills, says Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit. Those saddled with inexplicably high electricity bills can now hope for relief. After an interactive session with resident welfare associations, Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit has asked DISCOMs, especially Reliance-backed BSES, to look into inflated bills and extend the payment date for August bill till this month end. Following a discussion with RWAs, Dikshit, who holds the power portfolio, called a meeting with the heads of Delhi Electricity Regulatory Commission, the Public Grievances Committee and DISCOM CEOs, where she asked DISCOMs not to penalize consumers who were holding off on payment, assuming that their bills were inflated. The National Thermal Power Corporation Simhadri at Parvada in Visakhapatnam district is set to double its generating capacity from the present 1000 megawatt in 2 years. At present, 2 units of 500 megawatt were functioning and 2 more units of 500 megawatt each were under construction as a part of the expansion project. The project cost would be roughly Rs 5,000 crore. 2 more cooling towers were under construction for the 2 additional units, and one of them may be ready by March 2010. State-run Power Grid Corporation of India has notified that the board of directors of the company at its meeting has finally granted its nod to form a joint venture company in association with IL&FS Energy Development Company and Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam. The said JV company has been formed for establishment of Muzaffarpur Sursand section of 400 kV DC Muzaffarpur Dhal Kebar Indo-Nepal cross-border transmission line. The 2-day special Lok Adalat organized by the BSES on September 12th and 13th in association with the Delhi High Court Legal Services Committee has resolved 2,601 power theft cases. A total of 2,795 cases were received, of which 93% were settled on the spot. The Lok Adalat aimed at giving relief especially to the non-creamy layer and customers as per their financial conditions. They have been allowed to pay the amount in installments and also been given between 15 days to 1 month time to pay the amount. Moving on to our next report. To accelerate capacity addition, Government of India is going for a bulk procurement of equipments for 660 megawatt units in the first phase, with a total estimated investment of $8 billion. The success of this process would pave the way for further bulk procurement in the coming years. This was communicated by Mr. Bharat Singh Solanki while speaking on the occasion of 62nd AGM of IMA in Mumbai.
The centre is working out a number of measures to increase power generation and increase the pace of power project implementation aimed at ensuring energy security in the country.
I would like to mention some more steps that the Indian government has taken to prop up investment in power sector. Stepping up public sector investment and emphasizing the need to supplementary private investment, allowing 100% FDI in all segments of power sector including power trading and creating a level playing field for the both domestic and international investors. Providing duration of 30 years as a renewable license period and providing a 5-year tax holiday for power generating projects. Regulated thermal power plants can get a minimum 15.5% of return on equity.
Speaking at the 62nd AGM of the Indian Electrical Electronics Manufacturers Association in Mumbai on Wednesday, the Union Minister of State for Power, Mr. Bharat Singh Solanki, said that the government is working on bringing a few more ultra-mega power projects to the bidding table. So far, 14 such UMPPs have been identified at various locations in India. 4 of these projects have already been transferred to successful bidder or developer based on the tariff-based bidding process laid down by the government. The government expects a few units of these UMPPs to be operational during the 11th plan period itself.
Mega power policy and ultra mega power projects policies are some of the other policy interventions to attract investors. So far, 14 such UMPPs have been identified at various locations in India.
Let's take a short break here. After the break, we'll take a look at recently launched weekly and day-ahead contingency products, which will enable the market players in the Indian power market to buy and sell electricity up to a month in advance. Stay tuned.